Good morning, my name is Mike, and today we're looking at the Sofirn IF23 Pro. I just gave away my last IF23 to a homeless guy, but I'm looking forward to this. It has this cool little dial on it, front-facing LEDs. Right on her back. I say, Marshall, you're a handsome fellow. How old is he?
9.
There's people out here in the middle of nowhere. So this here, Sofirn IF23 Pro. It has obviously a front-facing LED there. Has a magnetic base here on the bottom. Has a handy-dandy belt clip right there. Also has this dial, so you can switch it for modes, which is so much easier to use than the original IF23. So there are 4 modes on here. There's the lockout, which I'm in right now. So that's the lock. That is the side LED like this. That's also the side LED. There's also the side LED switch there. And then you go into the front-facing LEDs here. Pushes out 5,000 lumens. Wild sauce. And it goes back to the lock. There's a woodpecker right over there. I do like that it has this turnable trigger on it, but I found that when it sits in my pocket, sometimes it twists by itself and it doesn't exactly stay locked on one position. Okay, let's see what this package comes with. Obviously, I've already opened it. Here's the box showing off 5,000 lumens, 226 meters throw distance, USB Type-C charging, rotated switch, model. Here's your various lumens right here. 0.5 on the moon, 5 on the echo, 100 lumens on low, 550 on medium, 1300 on high, 5,000 on turbo, 5,000 on strobe. Inside the box, I love when these boxes open, by the way. They just flip like that. There's the well-used manual, which you can see I've taken with me a few places. Explains everything in detail. We have a lanyard. Yeah, USB-C to USB-A charging cable. Looks like a nice long one too. That's impressive. So almost 40 inches. A couple of O-rings as well. There's this was on it saying read me, and then that little orange thing in there that covers the battery. Speaking of the battery, it is a bit of a spring in there. 5,000 milliamp hours, 21700 battery. It's a Sofirn design. Really nice. I wish I would have kept the other Sofirn, but like I said, someone needed it more than I did. It was nice. This is nicer. Oof. That does get warm. Now, before we take this outside, let me just address one little thing here that kind of bothers me. There's no light on this dial. So I wish they would have had some kind of little braille notch or some kind of other notch up here knowing what I was touching when I was trying to put in lock mode. Otherwise, it's just going to be like a fidget widget, and I'm just going to sit there and spin it all the time, and I'll never know where it's going to sit or what it's going to be on when I take it out of my pocket at night. This is where you charge it with the USB port. You have to trust me that it's there, USB-C. I wouldn't say it's waterproof, but it's water resistant. Here's your belt clip. There's your magnetic base. That's where your lanyard goes. Not bad. Amazingly wicked wild light. More of a tool than an actual light. Has a side mount, has a headlamp, has a magnetic base, has a belt clip. We are going to go through the different settings on here. So that was one of the side beams. I wish I could see this at night, but unfortunately, I can't see what I'm doing because the switch itself is too dark. Okay, so there's a side beam. Press and hold. That's going to change colors, as you can see. Green to yellow to reddish, orange, pink, purple, white, blue. Cool little light. Double click. And it goes into flashing mode. Double click again. And now it's a bit like, as you can see, an emergency beacon. Double click again and we're back to normal. Press to go off. Next switch, that's lock. You see the battery lights flashing. Next switch. Okay, this is our main bulb. Double click for turbo. Next is strobe. Double click. Next is SOS. Double click. Next is beacon, which is quite cool. Just like a quick little flash. And then back to normal. Press and hold, and it will ramp. And now when it's off, if you press and hold, it's going to go into eco mode. And if it's on and you press and hold, I believe it goes into ramping. Yes. So low, medium, high. Double click for turbo. Crazy bright light. Is there one more here? Yeah, the turbo sidebar, which I have a bad habit of blinding myself with. Press and hold, and it ramps down. Double click, there's turbo. Lots of options, this guy. Really impressive light. So that's a Sofirn IF23 Pro. They don't say anything about the battery life on it. Well, barely. I'll let you read the manual here. But it looks like it does about 2 hours in high mode. Not bad. It's the side LEDs, though, that you're probably going to use the most, at least for me. Because when I'm outside doing something like this, or if I'm outdoors, this is going to be like my camping light, especially with the magnet on it. Does everything you need. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Check out these other videos up here. Got all kinds of them. Right there. That's them. Oh my God, that's so bright.